G'day gang, Danny, how's it going folks? We're in Elder Scrolls Online. I've got a brand new character. This guy. That's right, he is a high elf. I don't think I've ever played a high elf before. And I've certainly not played a sorcerer. Oh, actually I have mucked around with one, but not for long enough. And so I'm going to do that. We're going to play a sorcerer. I'm going to start from the beginning. We're going to go through main stories in each zone. And then it's up to y'all. If you like the series, and I see those like buttons, we'll just keep going. But we'll see how we go. I'm curious. It'll be interesting to start from the beginning. After all these years, we did finish a full playthrough of all the zones in the base game on a Templar. So let's see what it's like on this guy. His name will be that. Alright, so I've already configured the way I want him to look as best as I could. He's very excited. So let's see how we go. Let's get into it. Alright, here we are. Again, Norianwe.
There you are, on your feet. I know magical translocation can really upset the stomach. Just take a moment and get your bearings, alright?
Where am I?
The Isle of Bolfiera, home of Clan Durini. I apologize for the cramped accommodations. We pride ourselves on courtesy, but circumstances here have taken a turn for the bizarre. I needed to make sure you weren't a danger to yourself or others.
Can you let me out?
You might not be so eager to escape once you hear what's going on. You arrive via a portal, along with a Daetric beast called Shayazel. It seized control of our golems and unleashed them on the island. If I free you, will you help me stop Shayazel?
Yes, set me free and I'll help.
Wise choice. Just give me a moment. There. That should unlock the door. When you're ready, follow me.
Let's do it. Follow Norianwe.
There you are. Free as a spring cricket. I hope you intend to keep your word. We'll need each other out there. Of that I'm certain. The name's Norianwe, by the way, of Clan Durini. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Where are we headed?
We're bound for a place called the Keyrights Gallery. But first, I need to know you can defend yourself. Hurtling through the Orbis and falling flat on your ear left you a bit scattered. Find a weapon, and we'll work out the cobwebs. Fair?
Sure, but I have some questions.
Of course. I can't promise total transparency, but I'll be as forthcoming as I can.
You mentioned a Keyrights Gallery. What is that place?
The Keyrights Gallery is an ancient substructure of Bolfiera Island, built long before my clan arrived.
Why is it called the Keyrights Gallery?
On account of all the doors. The gallery's full of ancient gates, each with some arcane connection to places in Tamriel and beyond. Once the gates came to life, rifts opened. You fell out of one of them. The Daedra, Shayazel, emerged from another.
How did you escape?
I cast an incantation of the steed, snatched you up, and fled as fast as my feet would carry me. I heard the Daedra cursing, followed by some kind of explosion, but I didn't look back. I hope the gallery is still standing.
You said something about golems. What's going on here exactly?
Would it frustrate you to hear that I have no idea? We Durini are cautious by nature, so the Isle of Bolfiera has many defenses. Magical stone guardians protect many of our sacred sites, but somehow this Daedra found a way to turn them against us.
Can you describe the Daedra, Shayazel?
Ugh, do I have to? If I recall my studies correctly, I'd say it's a harvester, a huge serpentine creature that feeds on souls and magicka. If it finds a way to consume the energies of the gallery, we will be in very serious trouble.
Sounds like fun. Alright, take a weapon. I guess we want a fire staff. I don't want a healing staff.
Larger weapons like staves and great axes will take both hands to use. You can pair smaller weapons with... Yes, I think that one suits you.
Thanks.
If you change your mind, feel free to take any other weapon you want.
Oh,
Now,
look at that.
Let's find a spot to practice.
Let's fire it up. Bolfiera Ruins. Norianwe, how'd you get here?
This is as good a place as any. Now, prepare yourself while I conjure up a dance partner.
Oh, here we go. Let's fire it up.
Quickly now, strike the construct. Top marks. Impressive.
Couple of light attacks.
Brilliant.
Anything else?
Ready yourself. Quick, strike while it's off balance. Raw strength, that. Wonderful. Protect yourself.
Block
Use
with
your
the right.
heaviest attack.
Hold the left mouse button to heavy
You're a
attack.
natural. Keep up the defense. Give it everything
Right.
you've got.
Left.
Now some foes will try to restrain you. Quickly, break free.
Oh, press both buttons.
Prepare yourself.
I'll just hold them down.
Be ready to break free. Now press your advantage with
Oh, I
a
was
heavy
too quick.
attack.
So to interrupt, you just hold the right mouse button
Again, hold its attack.
and then press the left button.
Interrupt now, before it strikes. When your enemy prepares an attack. Good, now destroy it.
Let's get it. And just tap your left mouse button to do these light attacks.
Well done. Come speak with me for a moment.
E to search. And then I can just double click to equip. After pressing I to open my inventory. Alright, level 2. Spend skill points to gain new abilities. Spend attribute points to increase your magicka health and stamina. Being that I'm a magic man, I imagine I want magicka. So I'll spend it right there. And this is future rewards, what's coming up. Character skills. Dark magic, Daedric summoning, storm calling. Oh, I like the sound of this. Mage's Fury. Call down lightning to strike an enemy, dealing 1500 shock damage. Let's try that out. Places it in my number 1 on the bar right here. Cool. Norianwe?
With moves like that, the Daedra doesn't stand a chance. Yes, I'd say we're ready to set out.
Where are we headed now?
To reach the Keyride's gallery, we have to make it out of this ruin and across a wide field full of the golems I mentioned. With any luck, we'll be able to slip past them. But I'm not all that lucky, so I'm sorry in advance.
Alright, we'll head there next. What can we expect to encounter in the gallery?
Well, it begins with a door, the first of many. The only way to access the gallery is through a mysterious gateway. Once we pass through that initial door, we'll step into a huge vault. This is the part that worries me most.
Why does it worry you?
I believe Shiazel, the Daedric creature that's causing all this mischief, may have nested itself in there. So be prepared to fight.
Will dealing with Shiazel pacify the golems?
I can't say anything with certainty, but ridding the world of an otherworldly abomination can't hurt, right? Its influence might linger for a time, but the golems should return to normal before too long. Hopefully.
Let's go! Let's go, go, go! I got a notification. No, I don't. You lied to me. I did actually have a notification there. It was a daily reward, which I think it rewarded me with just some cash. Yeah, 5,000 gold. It's a nice daily reward, isn't it?
One of the stray golems. We might want to sneak past it.
Oh, and not step straight through the trap. Golem Invoker. Are we going outside or are we going... Why do we want to sneak past? Let's just get this guy. Zap him. That's it. Lay down those heels on me. That's what you get, punk. Oh, and then we got a maple restoration staff, which does shock damage. It's a healing staff, but it does shock damage. And its damage is more than what I've got at the moment. Surely that's a good thing, right? I'm just going to try it anyway. Even though it says healing staff. Oh, we can unlock this door now. Cool. Just hold down your left mouse button till it kind of jiggles a little bit. It's that jiggle and then you just let go. Little jiggle there. Mage's Fury increased. He's a lightning staff. That's what we want. Oh, it's the same thing as... Oh no, it does more damage. Yeah, I'm a little confused here because this one does shock damage because it's got an enchantment, but it is a healing staff. Right? I don't know. I'll just keep it. What else we got here? Some armors. Some armors. Maybe I should take these things and place them on my body. Are we fully... Forgotten Adventure at Homespun? Forget. Yep, we want that. Homespun, yes. This one's got increases experience gained from kills by 7%. I want to keep that. Cool. Alright, I think we're ready. Yeah, so I mucked around with this class on a couple of streams. But as we go along, and you're a seasoned veteran, or even not, even if you just started playing, you got any information to share, please do so. Feel free to do so.
Almost there. Let's hurry.
I am certainly still quite a novice. Oh, look at that face. Somebody out there waiting for us. Certainly a novice when it comes to being a sorcerer.
Right. The entrance to the Keyride's gallery should be east of here. Let's set out.
East, straight ahead, right? Change your camera perspective by rolling in and out. That said east, but what's over here? I want to fight that. I don't know what it was. There was something over there, though. Did I just heal that person to death? Yeah, I think that... I'm healing it, but it does damage. Still does that shock damage. The Golem Champion. Down you go. Disarm the bear trap. Some more equipment. Some water in there. Helm, hat. Now is this the same as what we've got? Whoops. It is. Homespun hat. Okay, so it's just the same stuff that we picked up before. Nothing else here. Nothing interesting. Just a bunch of urns and so on. Okay. Oh, maybe we can't go back over there, righto. Oh, it was nice to explore a little bit, I suppose. She told us just to go straight ahead, essentially, so... This way. More saber cats. Another statue. So I've been mostly playing melee classes.
The Keyride's gallery is in here. Let's head inside.
And so you're always up close to him. Easy to interrupt. But as a ranged class, is it more about just avoiding it altogether? You can see that they're about to cast something when all those red lines they're going out of their body.
Well, this is upsetting.
Lorianway?
Jeffers' bones. The surge of magicka created by the portals you came through. It must have cracked this skyshard. Without a functioning skyshard, this gate remains locked, and there's no way for us to proceed. Damn!
Is there any way to fix it?
Unless you have a set of enchanting tools and a working knowledge of meteoric empowerment theory, no, there's nothing for it. We need to find a replacement.
Where can we find a replacement skyshard?
I saw one in a vault just south of here a few days ago, but it was flanked by one of the island's more powerful golems. Normally, I'd say we should search for another option, but given the circumstances, I think we have to risk it.
All right, let's find that skyshard. Can I ask you something before we say? I don't need to ask you anything. Or maybe I do.
Of course. Let's not tarry too long, though.
Okay, that's all I had to ask you. Absolutely nothing. Let's go down. So it is cool, and I have done it in the past, but a lot of the NPCs have extra dialogue.
All right.
More beyond.
Do you see that vault to the south? The skyshard is there.
Beyond what you need to know. Yeah, I thought you were an enemy too there, Both. I wasn't sure. I think you thought the same. But hang on a second, what's that? Why is that enemy moving funny? Yeah, so they've got more dialogue that you can explore. And I would certainly invite you to do that especially the first couple times you go
There
through.
it is.
Or first
The
time you go through.
skyshard.
I say couple times because sometimes you miss bits and pieces.
Roll to the side.
Roll to the side, okay? See all those yellow lines or white lines coming out of them? That was your chance to block. And then they're staggered and you get in with the heavy attack. Skyshard.
What?
Oh,
Did you just absorb the energy of that shard?
looks like it.
Incredible. Not quite what I intended, but we can work with this.
Attribute
Let's head back
point
to the
and
gate.
one skill point. We'll put in Magicka again. That's future rewards. E to commit. And we've got another skill point that I can mess around with. Let's get summon an unstable familiar. Commands the powers of Oblivion to send a Daedric familiar to fight at your side. The familiar's attacks deal 633 shock damage. Let's do it. Hey, buddy. We got a little friend here. Freaky little friend, but a friend nonetheless. Return to the gate. So most recently in Elder Scrolls Online on this channel, we finished the latest season, which was the Legacy of the Bretons. And if you'd like to see that, you can find that on from the main page of my channel. You'll find the entire series, which spanned across... Played it 4 DLCs, essentially, and some prologues. But I've got it all arranged in one big playlist, Legacy of the Bretons. And I do that every year, pretty much.
All right. Moment of truth. Focus on the skyshard aperture. With any luck, it'll respond to the power you absorbed and unlock the gate.
Alright. Focusing.
Ha! You did it! Let's speak for a moment.
Norianwe?
I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. If you have any other preparations to make them now.
Do you have any advice on how to slay this thing?
Again, I'm just a scholar. But I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced before. Keep moving, strike true, and exploit any opening the creature gives you.
Got it. Where's my buddy? Let's go, pal.
There it is! Send it back to Oblivion!
Let's send it back to Oblivion. Well, I was going to say that. I was just about to say I'm going to send you back to Oblivion. Norianwe. Double tap to roll. Yeah, for that example, when it starts doing an interruptible cast, just all about avoiding it.
And die.
I can't interrupt it all the way back here, can I? No way.
You cannot kill what cannot done.
Sorry, what? What was that?
You did it! Hopefully the gallery wasn't too badly damaged.
What'd she
Follow
say?
me.
Did you just say I can't kill her? Said you can't kill what cannot do. Bookshelves. Good place to have a little read. Sometimes you can increase your skills. Sometimes.
By all the stars. Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look.
Also, sometimes it's nice to actually read these books. Some good info there, some good stories to tell. Looks like I'm not learning anything by reading these ones. Let's enter the Keyrights Gallery.
This is the Keyrights Gallery, but not as I remember it.
So these will take you...
Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first?
Well, I want to start at the beginning. But yes, you could, if you wanted to, go to, you know, whichever expansion you wanted to. Like this one's Elsewhere, that's Blackwood. That's the latest one, High Isle. There's other ones there. I'm not even going to guess what they are. Anyway, Norian Way.
Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, the chamber is positively crackling with magic. The Keyrights Gallery has come to life, and I finally think I know why.
What do you mean? Why did it come to life?
Because of you. Matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of Elsewhere. The Second Era needs a savior. I believe the gallery, perhaps even the Adamantine Tower itself, chose you.
What do you think I should do next?
The Keyrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel, places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. This choice is yours to make, but wherever you choose to go, I'm sure adventure awaits. May the stars protect you.
Forgotten Adventurer's Strongbox.
So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel to another, you know. This is quite a gift.
Any thoughts on where I should go?
It is a bit overwhelming, isn't it? The whole of Tamriel is stretched out before you. We could start with the political considerations. 3 great alliances vie for control of Cyrodiil. Does the fate of the Pact, Covenant, or Dominion interest you?
Yes, I would like to travel to Alliance territory.
Excellent. You can visit Stros Mackay in Daggerfall Covenant territory, an island called Canathi's Ruse that the Aldmeri Dominion set its eyes on, or the Ebonheart Pact's domain.
Well, we're in the Aldmeri Dominion. That's the one I plan to go through. Now.
That's Canathi's Roost, a Khajiiti isle with emerging ties to the Aldmeri Dominion. Sea elves have been flexing their muscles in that part of the Topal Bay. Competing interests could lead to bloodshed. Someone like you could set things right.
Travel to Canathi's Roost and start the Aldmeri Dominion storyline.
We submit to your will and call forth the chains of cold.
They're performing a ritual, preparing the way for a dark anchor.
Opening rift to oblivion.
It's worse than we thought. The plane melt has begun.
The portals reach from our side to theirs. That means there is a traitor.
Perhaps it was simply arrogance. Perhaps it was all part of his grand scheme. Who can know the logic of a Daedric prince?
Claims it fulfills a prophecy in those wretched scrolls of his.
Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you failed.
Let the way be opened.
I am patient.
Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied.
This world will one day be mine.
Thanks for watching, folks. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by clicking the like button right here on this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, you can click on the old subscribe button and you can click on that bell that's next to it to check out your notification options for when new videos arrive. See you in the next video.